As I was saying, I'm a little bit shaken up now. I just got word from one of my Talmidim that Motzi Shabbos, one of his neighbors, 21-year-old young woman, jumped off her merpeset and killed herself. Last week, um, on Tuesday, I met with a young lady whose sister apparently um, committed suicide not so long ago. And it really seems in the past few months, since we had a internationally famous suicide take place, that seems to be becoming more and more of an answer to questions. A lot of people are suffering today, and suicide is a quick, easy way out. And it's very, very unfortunate that it's becoming more and more acceptable in the Seaboard to do it. I'm telling this right now, aside from the fact I want to get off my chest, but it's an afkamina for everybody here. Everybody here who hopes to be involved in some form or the other with the Seaboard. But you have to realize that every person you come in contact with, you have to understand they might be a potential suicide victim. Yeah? You don't know what's going on in people's lives, and you don't know what's going on with people's lives, and you don't know how people are feeling and how they're suffering. And we really have to keep in mind that you really never know. Like we said in the last year, Yodim v'lo Yodim. Al chet shechadalim v'nechem v'lodim yol Yodim. A person really never knows exactly how much pain someone else is in. I spoke to someone over Shabbos, and this person told me, said, like, every day of my life is tremendous suffering. And you have to keep that in mind. Anytime you're interacting with someone, if someone expresses to you that they're in pain, take it very, very seriously, because Rahman al as this kind of unfolds, and hopefully, how do you stop such a thing? Once it's been, I know when I was involved myself right after Purim with a case of a suicide, my first reaction was, um, you know, it's becoming too nispashit, it's becoming too acceptable, too quick, and it's losing its awe, as it were. And that's a very, very dangerous situation because people are suffering very, very much. It's an easy way out. And it's easy now, but then for 1 second it's easy, and then afterwards it's not so easy. So I'm just telling everyone here, keep that in mind. And the big nafkamina is how you deal with people, how you talk to people. I know if I ever told you the story. Rabbi Yitzchak Ochanan, a Spectre, someone once asked him for smicha. And he tested the guy. He said, "You are a complete amaretz. I can't give you smicha." So the guy took out a gun and shot himself. Killed himself on the spot. From then on, whoever asked Rabbi Yitzchak Ochanan Spectre for smicha, like on the spot, it was completely worthless. Yeah, but he got sensitized to the fact how easy it is to cause somebody pain to the point where they could take their life, And even though for us it might seem like people's problems might not be so bad, shalom bayis, everyone has shalom bayis problems, everyone has health problems, anyone has parnasa problems, right? Everyone has chinuch problems, but you never know how someone else is going to take it and how much pain they might be in. And as I told this young woman I spoke to last week, there's an expression that the Indians have. They say you can't judge another Indian till he wore his moccasins, right? So we have to be sensitive to the fact how much people are suffering today. And if someone comes to tell you their problems, especially as a Rav, you really have to be with them 100% and take it very seriously, especially if they ever mention anything about killing themselves. Don't take it even with the smallest degree of jokiness. Dr. Morel, who's the official doctor of this kollel, she told me that the more that they have it planned, the more dangerous it is, right? To tell you exactly how they're going to do it, yeah, and that's really, really dangerous situation. So we should keep that in mind. I mentioned here many times already, one of the most popular books on the New York Times bestseller list for many, many months was How to Kill Yourself in the Comfort of Your Own Living Room. It sold, I think, tens of millions of copies. And that's the reality today. So we really need to sensitize ourselves to that. And hopefully Hashem will have mercy on us and reverse this trend. Really, as parents and as Rabbanim, we have to create an understanding of the importance of life, right? And how much life is like such an incredibly valuable entity, the most valuable entity we have, and to take it is just such a tremendous tragedy. Hashem should help us not to have any more tragedies like this. Amen.